What's up, Birdhouse gang? To the gang, the gang, the gang. This is your boy Arabic coming to you Saturday morning, man. I'm looking at the project here. I see a lot of wires everywhere. Me and Jay Bird, we've been busy, doing this project here. So check it out. I'm show you some wires here. Wires everywhere, everywhere. Those plugs right there. This is the living room. I'm sorry. These are the bedroom plugs, and those 11, those are 12 too. The yellow wire that you see going around. Then if you notice for the lights, you have 14 too. Those are colored white wire going into the J box over there, the junction box, showing you your lights. You also have smoke detectors. You got one in the bedroom, you have one in the hallway, and they're wired together, so when one go off, the other one go off. Let's see what this lights look like. Yeah. So this is what's happening here. Birdhouse Matching Studios. Putting it down once again, thanking God that I am who I am. He made me. He made you. He took the time out of his busy schedule. Decided to make us. So therefore, this is a day we should be happy and rejoice in it. Thanking God. All right. Now, I remember it was a time I didn't even know how to read a tape measure. So now, okay, now what happened was I hit a switch. One is for the ceiling fan, and one is for the can lights in the ceiling. There go Woo Woo hanging out. See, chilling. Let's see here. Okay, here's another light switch. All right, now look like I have all the lights on at this point. As you can see, there's wires all over. Kind of cool, right? Looks confusing. Looks like if you don't know what you're doing, you ain't fucking with it. You ain't gonna touch it. Yeah, your boy know what he doing, thank God. I remember a time I didn't even know how to read a tape measure. So now everything right here, we're about to get it ready to insulate it and drywall it. So, for the ones that's been following the vlogs, you notice that we started this in the ground less than a year, and now here I am inside the building. The main goal was to get it weatherproofed, get it all closed up before the rainy season. Then that way you can still work on the inside. So at this point, this is almost ready for drywall and installation. Once I hook up all the wiring, then I have a lot of protective plates that I have to put on the wiring. Okay, let me show you a protective plate. It's like a little plate. You see how the wire is going through the through the wood like that? So what you don't want to do is when you're nailing your drywall, you don't want to hit a nail there and it'll hit your wire. And see, you got wires going through wood all throughout the building. So what you want to do is this type of plate. You take it and you nail it like that. That's how you do that. And you got different size plates. And what that does, it protects the wire from being hit by any nails. So, when you're building, a lot of times people, if they don't put the plates in and you hit that wire, you put all your drywall in and you got everything ready and you're ready to put a plug in and you're ready to hit a switch and nothing works. That's why, because somebody didn't hit it with a nail. But until next time, subscribe, like, share. Please give a good comment. Keep your good work habits up out there. You know what I'm saying? And you have any projects around your house, give yourself a chance to go ahead and complete them. You need any questions, have any questions, you can get in touch with us. Facebook, Birdhouse. We also build birdhouse mansions, bird feeders. Christmas time is coming up. You want to get a unique gift for your loved one, go ahead and hit us up. We don't mind hooking you up. Now look, let me tell you something. Every time I mention a birdhouse, somebody mention bird shit. Birdhouses do not give birds diarrhea. don't make them shit. This is not a structure that makes birds shit all over your house. The only reason why birds would defecate all over your property, your cars and whatnot, if you feed them. Now these structures are very nice. These are what that lady said. She said, "Oh, these are." She called my structure. She said they are status symbols. Something like that. But anyway, a lot of people say a lot of good things about these birdhouses. Yeah, get you one. This is a unique gift. If you got a nice house, nice yard, nice patio area, set it there. It's like, like artwork. Let me see. I got one right. Well, I can't show you that right now. I'm going to show you. Hold up. Check that out. All right, that's just one Jay was working on. I mean, we got birdhouses everywhere, birdhouse mansions. So you might want to put one in the office or something. You might want to put one somewhere. But anyway, and you can't even find a real cool birdhouse today. We're not talking about no little square box. We're talking outside the box. So yeah, support your boy. Buy a birdhouse. Buy a bird feeder. We got all kinds. We don't match the color that you want. We got colors that we already painted. But where am I going with this? I'm just having fun, man. The day is good. Thanking God. I'm like really tripping on this building. And one thing we don't have right now is smell-o-vision. Man, the wood smells good. The new construction. I could still almost smell the concrete. I mean, it's just a fresh smell. It's a fresh spirit. But yeah, before we close up all these walls, I also have to do my PEX plumbing. The blue is for the cold, and the red is for the hot. Now it's already been ran underneath the concrete to the outside, so that way I could connect the utilities to the main house or from the main house. And let's see, also ran it here for the kitchen. Little stub outs right there. Your little water feeds for your kitchen sink. Then I'll take this, pop some more holes, then go up through the attic, and have your little vent there. So it's a couple of things to still do here. But the one thing is about building your own spot, you're going to make sure that every little thing that's on your mind is going to be taken care of. Just like if you noticed, let me see. Yeah. You notice how we got all the little insulation here between the cracks that I might have seen during the construction or the framing. Any little, you see all the foam coming out from everywhere. Well, that'll be closed up with drywall. You won't see it. But anyway, little things like that, you always sit up here and you say, well, this is what I'm going to do. So if you had any questions about any buildings or projects that you may have around on your project, or you may know someone, hey, don't be afraid to get in touch. You talking to a walking encyclopedia. I'm like a Michael Jordan when it comes to construction. It's not too many cats that could really match my skills when it comes to building a home or even a building or even talking about homes. I mean, from foundations to the roof and all in between. I'm pretty knowledgeable. Like I said, I'm like a professor. I'm like an encyclopedia. Thank God. A lot of people know a lot of things. You got people, they build rocket ships. You got people that build cars and Rolls Royce. But what I do is I build buildings. That's what I do.